Tonight, frustration with the state of Colorado after the 110-year sentencing of a truck driver who crashed into stopped traffic on the interstate 2 years ago. More than 4.5 million people signing a petition asking to grant the driver, Rogel Lazaro Aguilera Maderos, clemency or commutation. And a small protest yesterday at the Colorado Capitol asking for leniency.
I understand that the judge had to adhere to the minimum sentencing per law. However, we do believe that was an unjust sentencing. That's talking about 5 lives gone opposed to 4 now. 110-year sentence ran consecutively opposed to concurrently.
Colorado Governor Polis's office tells NBC News they are reviewing the defendant's application and will make an announcement once they reach a decision. Aguilera Maderos charged with vehicular homicide and assault after losing control and crashing into cars that were stopped because of another accident in April 2019.
Just cured anxiety. Oh my God!
He says his brakes failed. 4 people were killed and multiple others injured. The scene of the accident engulfed in flames. The sentencing last week, an emotional day for the defendant.
I would have, for fear, God taking me instead of them.
The victims' families even pleading his case.
I know that I don't get to have my dad for the rest of my life, but I hope that the defendant's son can have his dad for the rest of his life.
The judge expressing empathy, but the law had the last word.
I am not angry at you. I will state that if I had the discretion, it would not be my sentence.
The 110-year sentence, a result of Colorado's mandatory minimum laws.
Mandatory minimum sentencing takes all the power away from the judge and gives it to the prosecutor. By their charging decisions alone, prosecutors can make the stakes so high for a defendant that they must come to the table and accept a plea.
What are the odds that clemency or commutation could be granted here, and what would need to be considered in that case?
A full pardon would erase the crime completely, but a commutation would just reduce the number of years on the sentence. Either way, the odds are slim. These are not granted very often, and when they are, the chief complaint is they're handed out to political pals.
And Maura's with me now. Maura, there's some breaking news on this story. I hear the DA is asking the court for a hearing to reconsider the sentence.
Yeah, Kate, the DA filing this motion just before we came on the air here. The filing notes that because while the court was required to impose this sentence under law, the law also permits the court to reconsider the case under, quote, extenuating and unusual circumstances. The office also notes that they're going to be reaching out to victims of the crash for their input on this. Kate?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.